Welcome back, cryptocurrency investors. Yes, this is Jackson 360, and we are look. This video really quick is going to be about when you're invested in the altcoins, really looking at the circulating supply and looking at how that circulating supply can really impact your investment. I think a lot of times people overlook this. In terms of circulating supply is basically how many coins are in circulation. Typically limited supply is a good thing. It's like gold. Gold is valuable because there's a small amount of it. It's very limited versus you might have a copper or copper specifically is much more abundant, so it's not as valuable for other reasons as well. But I think that it's something worth looking at when we look at these altcoins. So one way you can do this is you go to coinmarketcap.com. Okay. So when you go to coinmarket.com, what's really cool is you see they have these name, market cap, price, circulating supply, volume, change, and all that. All of these different categories here can actually be clicked on. All right. So with these categories that you can click on, it allows you can click on it and it'll list them in order from either the highest to lowest or lowest to highest, depending on which category you click on. So let's look at circulating supply. So I just clicked on that button, and what it's doing is showing me the coins that have the most coins in circulation. And it's interesting when we look at these coins, we see also the order that they're falling in. So um, we look at Dogecoin or Dogcoin. There's over 100 billion of these in circulation. So when you look at that, the price of it is literally under what is this about? Under penny. So when we look at these prices here, usually when there's so many in circulation, like over 10 billion, it's going to be very difficult for the price of these to really reach like over $100, right? Because there's so many of them in circulation. It's a tremendous amount of them. It's like they're so abundant. Some of these, the most that they might ever go is 10 cent or 50 cent per coin. So that's something you want to keep in mind. That's one reason why this coin is probably has been struggling. So we look at Ripple. Now Ripple, and again, you can see the rank that they fall in here. Ripple is number 3. So this says a really good thing that it's number 3. Okay, and we see the price is at 20 cent here, but there's 32 billion ripples in circulation. So if you were to buy, some people say, well, this is a good price. Let me buy it at 20 cent. And you can buy them at 20 cent, but just keep in mind it's over 38 billion of them. So for you to really make money, you might literally need to own over 10,000 or own over 100,000 coins for it to make a big difference, because you're only making money off of a small amount of percentage change. So if you buy it at 20 cent, you want to put yourself in a position to make money if it goes up, let's say 5 to 10 cent. But if you're expecting, it to go up to a dollar, 5, 20, or $10, or it might be a very long time because there's so much in circulation. So that's something you got to keep in mind. And so one thing that I do if I'm looking at coins is I try to find what's low cost, but also not it's less than 10 billion. You want to find stuff. In fact, if it's less than a billion, it's even better. Um, and of course, there's other factors that are important, but that's one of them that's important to me. So NIM, this is an interesting one, right? Because it's in fifth place. And also, if you look at here, there's only 8 billion. So that's still a lot. It's still over a billion. Ideally, think about this. Bitcoin is only 21 million ever that will be created. 21 million. Okay, so that's a very small amount. And Bitcoin is now at 2,000 and it can potentially go up to, much more. So for that value can rise because it's only 21 million. Now, when you think about 8 billion, I mean, this is literally, damn near like 100 times the volume. So that means if it does go up a lot, at 18 cent, the most of this maybe, and I could be wrong, but for this to reach, let's say $100 or $1,000, probably either unrealistic or it will take an extremely long time. And that's NIM I'm talking about. All right, so Digibyte. I like Digibyte, but again, we still got 8 million. I got NIM, I got Digibyte. Let's go and see if we can find something that's under a billion, that's under 5 cents. So here's a good one. All right, here's an interesting one. I don't know if it's good, but it's interesting just looking at this example. So this is under a billion. And here's also another one, BitBay, and then next. So we can look at these and we can say, all right. And then we also can look at this is the circulating supply, meaning this is sort of like how much money is being pumped into it and being circulated right now through these coins. All right. And what we can do is we can click on that and take a look. So let's take a look at Next and see what Next is about. Yeah, we'll go to that, and then you want to view their history. Okay, um, since April 14th. This is a good one. We see this was at 8 cents, and now it's less than a penny. Uh, So we don't know if in the future this would ever go back up, but we hope so. But one thing, I think that is important. I really like to look at people's social media pages because when you look at the community, look at how active they are in their community. How late or how recent do they have tweets? 5 hours ago. Okay. Do you see a lot of different people tweeting, retweeting? Because if you got a big, huge community, that could be a very good sign. But if you see it's not a large community, that's a lot of times can be a red flag. So that's something I just think you should be aware of. And then going to the website. I'm not going to go to this particular website because you can do that on your own. That's not the purpose of this video. I really just want you all to just be aware of looking at the circulating supply. Again, I am not a cryptocurrency expert, but it's something that I am studying and I'm learning more every day. And I just want to share with you an observation that I noticed. So I really do think if you can kind of find a coin that's you're starting off something that's kind of cheap. When I say cheap, I mean it's still under $1, preferably under 10 cent. If you can, under 5 cent. And then there's under a billion of them that's in circulating, where you might be looking at something really great. Um, in terms of if you just want to make a quick flip. But then also you have to look at, the company. Do you believe in the company? Because you're risking your money and you can lose everything. So, but only invest what you can afford. So I just wanted to share that with you and just wish y'all good luck. If y'all want to see more videos, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, also put the like button, but just leave a comment on, on ways so I can make it better. Because, hey, like I said, I want to get better. I want to add more better content and value for all the listeners. So I'm here to help, and thank you for watching. Subscribe to the page.